story today, star reporter Miss Montana has been investigating the Old George Hotel in hopes of spotting something spooky.
This is the George Hotel, a beautiful 13th century building which is reported to be very haunted. This is room 6, room with the most paranormal activity, such as hearing sighs, hearing babies crying, smelling cigar smoke, and the technology turning itself on and off. Corridor. Many people report to smell hay, see a black cat, or hear children. May 2007, a seance was held in this very room. 4 spirits were present: a woman named Helen, a man named Fred, and 2 children named David and Elizabeth. They spoke to Helen through a cup and letters method. She gave advice and spoke on previous crimes. Some of her advice was to be fussy. When asked about what, she said men. The stairs in this hotel are reported to have been blocked off in a certain area. Many people have experienced aches and pains while on the stairs, some going as far as feeling a tap on their head or feeling as though they have broken their backs when reaching the bottom of the stairs, as though they have fallen down them. Paranormal experiences have you had while working here?
Experienced down in the museum, downstairs when I was hoovering, the pen that's on the top of the glass unit where people sign in the visitors book actually did a twirl in the air and then dropped down to the floor. But we have kettles in rooms that switch themselves on, lights flickering, but that's all I can tell you I've experienced here.
Ghosts cause you any bother?
No, not at all. I think it's whatever it is a friendly ghost.
What do you think this hotel would be like if you didn't have the ghosts?
Boring. Because we look forward to it now. Because so much has been going on that you just wait for the next one to come along.
So what paranormal activities have you experienced while working here?
Several different ones. They're so quick sometimes you don't even realise. Like a cool breeze going past your arm even though the room is hot. Kettles turning on and off even though you're nowhere near it. Televisions going on and off even though there's nobody there. But the main ones are just that you see people walk but there's nobody there. That's the main things that you see upstairs. But there's several different ones downstairs as well. Sudden smell of burning wax, like the old candles going back, and you can suddenly smell that in the bar, and yet we don't have candles in the bar. But that's the thought going back in time, to going back when they did use candles as light.
Our look on the paranormal goings on of the George Hotel. Back to the studio.
Thanks for that, Montana. Join us after the break for more up-to-date stories and an interview with Martin Freeman telling us about the newly revealed Sherlock series and the ongoing success of the